This review contains spoilers.
Hi, my name is Stereo Mike.
Yeah, we got 3 tickets to the Brand Van concert.
Good morning, everybody.
Are you gonna all in if you
This
want
is Nothing in Moderation, Episode 7. And it is also a Friday once again. Today's episode, we're talking about The Wind Rises, directed by Hayao Miyazaki. And with me today is my lovely assistant, Jedediah Hagland. So, Mr. Hagland, what did you think of The Wind Rises, directed by Hayao Miyazaki?
This whole time I was waiting for you to, give me more of a hint, and I'm like, dude, I have no idea who you're doing. I'm so sorry.
Dude.
Who is it?
It's David Lynch.
How can I get that? How can I get that? For the viewers at home, he put on sunglasses and he was like, trust me, you'll get it. As soon as I start talking.
Because he did a series
I thought you were a radio announcer.
No, dude, because he did a series of videos before he died where he would, he would go on and, announce that it was a Friday, or he would do his own, weather report. And he would have sunglasses
You
on.
think I would watch that?
I don't know. I watch
Hey,
it.
listen. Hey, that was good.
Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you.
Rest in peace, David.
Yeah. Rest in peace to a real one. Senor David Lynch.
Oh, man.
What's going on? How you doing?
Dude, I'm doing good, man.
Yeah.
Feeling way better. Yeah, just finished up rehearsal. I just came here from rehearsal.
Yes.
For
I'm gonna
Evil,
take these off,
for
by
Evil
the way.
Dead. Yeah, take off the sunglasses inside. You're not a douche.
No.
Yeah, so that went well. Got to put in dances. Dude, my moves are
So good?
tight, dude. So fucking tight, bro. Come on. Oh my god.
I can't wait, dude. I'm I got
No,
my
it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be like a grandma. These hips don't lie, bro. These hips don't lie, dog.
I'm dying here.
My name's Ash. Houseways. I don't know why she's from Brooklyn.
Extremely, yeah, I was about to say extremely Jewish Ash.
Yes, a Jewish grandma ass. Oh, Ashley, you were supposed to marry a nice Jewish girl.
Ashley, please stop going into cabins in the woods and reading tomes made of flesh. No.
How about you, man? How are you doing?
Good, good. Got our new audio interface, man.
Dude, yeah, the mics are gonna sound great.
Yeah, I think they're gonna sound great too.
All people at home, you're gonna love this.
Oh, we're gonna sound so crisp.
I almost said the word
The what?
erussies.
Oh,
Our voices are gonna sound so good in your erussies.
I remember you sent me that, and I was like, I don't know how to take this.
A mixture of pride and disgust. Rightfully so. I might have
you-
invented a new word.
Gave you the dad look, though.
You were like, that wasn't bad, son, but not in front of me.
If your father got that text, I'm sure he would
True.
give you the same look.
Yo,
so.
dad.
Yo, dad. Oh, man. But yeah, doing pretty good.
Yeah, man.
All things considered.
Nice.
Yeah, a little tired, but we'll get
Yeah.
through it.
No, I'm a little tired too. So
yeah.
if this episode's off, it's not our fault. It's not our fault.
It's, well, who do we blame? Who can we blame?
Dude, I don't know. Life. Tariffs.
Yeah, tariffs. We'll blame the tariffs. That's it. You have another 125% added on to your original 125%.
The world just got 10 feet higher.
The wall just got 10 feet higher. Sorry.
What movie?
You know, I feel like...
Go
Have
ahead.
you seen those Trump ASMR videos? I told you about them.
That's AI?
No. It's a real dude. It's a real dude who
Oh,
dresses
that
up-
voices it.
Yeah. I'm doing the voice in the mic right now, and it sounds like Trump ASMRs. Just, you're the best.
Welcome back to my channel.
We love you so much. And the South will rise again. It's all I'm gonna say.
He's from Brooklyn.
It's all I'm gonna say.
He's from New York. He doesn't care about his sound.
No, but my voter base is down there.
That's true.
Yeah,
my
so
target
true.
demographic.
My target
Listening to
demographic.
this, Fill your erussies.
It's time to fill your erussies with
Erussies with
we
my
talk
voice.
about Hayao Miyazaki.
I hope we don't do the rest of it like this.
I'm gonna do
This is a
the.
late night shenanigans.
I'm gonna do the summary in that voice.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Today we're going to be discussing. No. Are we ready to get into it? I think we're ready to get.
I
into
think
it.
I'm ready, dude. Ready as we'll ever be.
All right.
Find out how this goes.
Today, we're going to be discussing The Wind Rises. Released in the year 2013, it was directed by Hayao Miyazaki with a screenplay penned by Miyazaki himself. The film stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, Martin Short, Stanley Tucci, Mandy Patinkin, a name I have not heard of before, Mae Whitman, Werner Herzog, Jennifer Grey, and William H. Macy. Stacked cast, stacked English cast.
Mandy Patinkin
Yes.
is in. He was the Spaniard in Princess Bride.
Oh,
you killed
okay.
my father. Prepared
Okay.
to die.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
Inigo Montoya. That's right.
You killed my father.
Yeah.
Prepare to die.
That's who that is. So absolutely. This is a super
Yeah.
cast. We're not. I guess we can't really go over like each one.
We
Because,
can, I mean, kind of. The main ones is Joseph Gordon-Levitt, John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, Martin Short, Stanley Tucci to a certain extent. And then I guess the other ones are more so supporting, but yeah. I guess we'll go ahead and get your high-level thoughts. What you thought of the movie overall?
overall, I mean, I thought it was very. I don't think it's Miyazaki's best, in my opinion.
I don't think so either. I still think it's Princess Mononoke.
Really, that's mine too.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, bro. Okay,
yeah, it's
hell
awesome. Yeah, that movie's great.
Yeah, no, that's definitely my favorite one because it's a lot faster paced and it's. I mean, his slow paced movies aren't bad. Like Spirited Away doesn't really move fast.
No.
But it's good, and this is kind of closer to one of his more like grounded ones. Like it's not really nothing fantastical. You know, it's all dream sequences.
Yeah, everything that's fantastical in this movie is happening in
his mind,
Jiro's head.
Yeah. So I thought that was definitely cool. I saw his most recent one, Boy and the Heron.
Oh, that's great. That's a great.
Apparently,
one
his last movie, I guess.
he always says it's his last one.
Yeah, well, he said that about this movie too.
Right. Yeah.
And this was
I feel like this movie would probably be very fitting as his last one if that was the case.
Yeah, there's definitely some finality to it, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Boy and the Heron was kind of a return to like the fantastical, fantasy stuff.
Right. And my theory on that movie is that was him because there was like some controversy within the studio because they did that one CGI film. I think it was called Earwig and the Witch or something like that. It was all CG.
Haven't even heard of that. No.
Yeah, it was all CG, and I think Miyazaki's very old school. He loves his cell animation and doing things like by hand and with paper, doing the drawings and then scanning them in. And the direction of the studio was kind of changing into a more CG heavy direction, and he was like, no.
He was like, mm-mm.
So I feel like The Boy and the Heron was like him coming back to say like, please don't do this.
This is where it's at.
Yeah.
I think Boy and the Heron won the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. So that was a nice little send off.
Yeah. He was like, all right, fine. I'll come back and make another one, and I'll also win the Oscar. And then you guys won't have any excuses.
Yeah. So. The Wind Rises was his only like movie of the 2010s. Like he didn't make another one.
Yeah, 2013. Yeah. So
isn't that crazy? Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
that man knows how to take a hidetus.
Oh yeah,
and make us wait.
Like, I'll be gone for 10 years and then come back.
Yeah, I'll come back and blow your mind.
Yeah, your mind's gonna be demolished.
Absolutely blown. Yeah. So just overall, I liked it. I thought it was good. Just not my favorite. Not my favorite of his.
I definitely appreciate it more now than I did when I was younger. And when I saw it, it was around the time it came out, and I loved it. I thought it was great, but I feel like I've gotten a lot more out of it in terms of theme and just the implications of like the history behind it. Not understanding that this was actually somebody who actually existed.
Right.
And I thought it was just a fictional tale set in that era of time, but based in some sort of reality.
Yeah.
But I still do really love this movie. Yeah. I don't think I love it as much as like I said, like Princess Mononoke, or I think I like Spirited Away more too. But this is definitely like, I mean, compared to a lot of animated movies nowadays, this is like
masterpiece.
Like you like if you had a gun pointed to your head and you had like this on the list and then like the Smurfs and then fucking, I don't know, like whatever Sony Pictures Animation's coming out with or Illumination, I would take this. Like, no questions.
You said
asked.
a gun to your head?
A gun to my head, yeah.
A gun to my head, and you'd have those 3 options. You'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
this is a
Yeah.
no-brainer.
No brainer. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's cool because I think most of this movie is fiction. I think it's the characters they kept
Right.
that, you know, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not totally sure of how much they kept and how much, you know.
Yeah, I'm unsure as well.
Yeah.
Like, obviously the movie ends with like like this is dedicated to the real life Jiro Horikoshi. So, but yeah, I mean, I guess we could go ahead and get into the summary.
Yeah.
Use that as a jumping.
How summary is it?
Yeah, it's like my normal summaries. It's like 3 sentences long.
Okay.
All right. Jiro Horikoshi has a dream of creating beautiful airplanes. As we follow him through his adulthood, we see the dream is very alive, but comes at a terrible cost. Along the way, he meets the woman who would become his wife. Together, they support each other and help navigate each other's respective struggles.
That was really good.
Thank you. That's the least chaotic summary that we've had so far since
I feel it's a return to form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering that I completely forgot last week, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So no, that was good. Wow.
Yeah.
You summed it up well. Yeah, man. Do you have a theme? Do you have a theme for this movie?
You know, I didn't write it down, but I can tell you that like the theme of the movie is about passion for your craft.
Pursuing a dream.
Right. And I mean, it's very clear from the get-go that you see what he wants to do with his life, and he ultimately gets there, but the cost of him getting there is pretty grave, considering what his creations were used for.
Yeah.
And I think that's a pretty heavy theme all around. But I do think that I think there was a part of him that still took pride in even being able to like make those aircrafts.
Yeah.
But I think ultimately he still has like this tinge of regret of like, I wish that I didn't have to make it for the reasons that they were made. So, I think it's also a movie about circumstances and the environment that you're in, and whether or not that determines what you do in your life.
Yeah.
And so, you know, the war was something that he, you know, didn't plan on happening, and it influenced his career path.
Yeah.
For better or for worse. So, yeah, did you get a similar theme, or did you get something different out of it?
No, I think that's right on the head. Yeah, and it's sad because I think his dreams do come at a cost, right? You know, it's not only are they his dream used for something that, you know, isn't for like good,
right?
You know, it's for destroying.
Yeah,
which I don't think was his intention, but it also comes at the cost of his wife, right? I think in a way. I think a part of the movie that kind of resonated with me was like him being off working and being separated from his then fiance, but I think he was also being chased by the secret police and all that. Didn't help, yeah.
Right. And so but his work definitely got in the way of his marriage in some ways.
I think it was like a juggle between his two loves. Yeah. Right? It was airplanes.
That's something that I think I wrote down.
Yeah.
Where I said the movie is ultimately a love story. And I don't mean that strictly from the perspective of Jiro and Naoko. But it's also because of Jiro and his love for the craft.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And I think they mention it like in the movie. They're like, "Oh, you got engaged? I thought you were going to marry an airplane."
Yeah.
Which is, I thought was that's funny.
There's a lot of really like nice scenes. Every time Miyazaki makes a movie, he does a really great job of just making the movie feel very welcoming and inviting, despite the subject matter. And I think that's a big part of that is just due to its art style. The movie's gorgeous. Like it's.
That was literally what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's like undeniable.
It's gorgeous. When I was watching it, I was like, okay, if there's one thing I can take away, It's gory. I mean, but you could say that about any Miyazaki movie.
Yeah.
It's if there's, it may not be the best story wise, but it's going to look
Yeah.
great,
Yeah.
doing it. So that opening,
Maybe his most mature movie. Maybe.
are you reading my mind?
Maybe. I think we're just on the same page. Just like
I feel it's his most mature work, subject matter included and characters, I think, included.
Yeah.
Probably because it's a little more based in that reality.
I thought it was without knowing Jiro Horikoshi and like who like him being a real person. I thought it was based off of his experience, like Miyazaki's experiences during the war, and like him relating his work in animation to Jiro's work as an engineer.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I think you can read it both ways. I think maybe he took the real life person of Jiro and himself, and he kind of mixed the two together.
Right, because he was alive during
the war. Yeah.
During the war. And so, but not much of the war is shown, really.
No, I think it's done very tastefully.
Yeah.
And that's something I noted towards the beginning. Well, first of all, I'll go ahead and say that I love the theme of the movie, the music. That leitmotif that keeps coming back, and it comes back in different fashions. I love that. It starts like the first time they play that theme, it's very Italian, and I was like, oh, why is that? And it's because of Caproni.
Look at that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, that makes a lot. It makes a lot more sense now. But I love that the initial dream sequence, it just tells you everything you need to know about Jiro's character in that dream sequence of what he wants to do and like what his goal is in life. And even just the stuff outside the dream sequence of how he handles himself around other people, and he's very protective
of
his friends. And
something that comes up in a lot of the dreams is that the plane breaks. You notice that? Do you think? Why do you think that is?
I think maybe
'Cause I didn't understand that.
I think maybe you could take that as like, this might be what you want, but it's gonna cost you. And maybe you could also take it as like he just has like an underlying fear of like maybe this won't work.
Interesting. Yeah. Probably a little both.
Yeah, I think we all have that with our goals in life. We're like, oh, this is like what I want, and then
But it's the fear of
it's the fear,
failure.
right?
in
It's
the
the
back
fear
your
of
mind.
not
Yeah.
getting that.
Yeah.
So yeah, those dream sequences they hold a lot of depth.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Now, how do you watch the dubbed? I assume.
Yeah, did you?
I watch the dubbed too.
Yeah.
I don't really like watching anime unless it's dubbed.
I like both.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on what I'm doing. So for this, it was more of like a convenience thing where I'm like, I just want to watch the movie.
I just want to watch
now.
the movie.
But the English cast does a great job.
They do, but I mean, sometimes though it feels like
It does feel a little dubby.
it's like how I wonder what the actual translation of this was.
I just want to build airplanes.
It's like interesting.
Why does he sound like Goku? To be fair, JGL does a great job.
JGL,
Yeah.
is that what we're on?
Yeah,
We're on initial basis.
Yeah, I'm well.
Hell
Okay,
yeah,
we're
Joseph Gordon.
we're jumping around a
JGL.
little bit
JG.
because I was going to go back to a note that I wrote down about the bombing towards the beginning of the movie when they bombed Tokyo.
the dream bombing or
No,
the real
when
bombing.
they bombed Tokyo towards the beginning, because he's going off to college, and then he's on the train, and then they have that shockwave that happens.
Yeah.
I thought it was them bombing Hiroshima, and that was like the implication. But then I was like, no, they bombed Tokyo.
No. That wasn't a bomb, dude.
It wasn't.
That was based on a real thing. That was an earthquake.
Oh, really?
It was based on a real thing.
Okay.
I don't know the exact name. I think
Because they like framed it as if it was like a bombing.
it probably there was an implication of that, but that was apparently based on a real huge earthquake that devastated Japan.
That makes so much more
Japanese
sense.
infrastructure. And here's something cool. So, and you know how we were talking last episode about how Japan became more militaristic.
We've had a running theme with
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Our movies so far. It's interesting.
So it's odd, but how I was kind of saying they got much more militaristic as closer to World War II. This was one of the. It's funny because this was one of the things that kind of pushed it.
Yeah,
because they were like, we've started to lose our ideals. This is the gods punishing us.
Yeah,
by sending this earthquake. Right, and then that kind of changed a lot of like society wise. It changed a lot of things. Like this earthquake, like devastated not just the buildings and caused deaths, but it
Yeah.
also like changed a lot of Japanese society, Japanese culture.
Okay, because they
Which
never
is
they
wild.
never specify what year
It's
you're
like early
in.
20s, yeah. But yeah. They don't, and I wish they did.
Right.
There were some parts where it kind of jumped, and I was like, where
Well,
are we at now?
I initially thought that it was they bombed Tokyo, and I thought it was the Doolittle raid. That's what I thought.
Oh, in 42.
Yeah, because I thought that this movie took place in the 40s because they talk about the Germans and the Fuhrer and everything.
It's funny. I don't even think they show any of World War II. It's just the lead up to it.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Right before it gets intense,
crazy. Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense, and it makes a lot more sense why they present it in the way that they do, of
Yeah.
like the earth like rattling. And,
Yeah.
Which is that's a terrifying sequence.
Yeah, it is.
The way that they like just visualized it, just in the sound design, it's nuts.
Oh my God, dude! This is a great segue.
Yeah.
Did you know that all of the sound effects were created by people? Like,
that makes a lot of sense. There's one part later on in the movie where they're revving up the engine of the plane, and it
it goes,
sounded like, and
dude.
it sounds like people screaming.
I had read that before I saw the movie, and so I could hear it. Like when when the planes are going, I was like, "Wow, that's a person going."
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
It was
there's
sick, but
there's
a part of me
implications,
was
yeah.
like, this is funny. But I was like, this is also pretty impressive that they're
Yeah.
able to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it also it kind of portends what's to come, I think, because the screaming of the engine, it made me go, sounds like people dying, and yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
So, anyways, I completely misunderstood that was supposed to be an earthquake and not a bombing.
Don't worry
but
about it, bro.
I think you can read it as either or.
Yeah.
I don't think it necessarily matters. I'm just trying to save face here. So,
Earthquake bombing.
but something else I noticed is that there's a lot of really quiet moments in this movie, and I really appreciate that. Moments of just the characters just being, and when they talk to each other, they're talking about things that matter, and it's not just small talk like the Marvel movie small talk.
There's no lost dialogue.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Every line matters.
Yeah.
How many lines did I write down? I wrote down 3 lines for this movie. We'll probably get to those closer towards the end.
Okay.
Because they kind of roll sort of into the ending.
Okay.
But next line, or next note I wrote was, I love the scene of him admiring the fishbone. It kind of shows you that he has a very
Eye for detail kind of thing.
yeah, like it shows his ingenuity, and I should read the notes. It shows his ingenuity and ability to become inspired by something most people wouldn't think of.
Yeah.
And that plays into how he builds the wings of the ship and everything. And I love that when he gets to the Japanese base to start working on the planes for real, that you can clearly see that like he's admiring like the designs of these aircrafts, but like it quickly becomes like busy work for him. Like, oh, we need you to like start on this, and this should have been done yesterday, and yada yada yada. And I remember when I first watched the movie all those years ago, I thought Martin Short's character was going to be like the hard ass, like, oh, like you need to like straighten up. And
I thought so too. And the way he's drawn, the way he looks,
right,
is very like
he's very very angry.
yeah. He's like the Mr. Incredible's boss.
Oh yeah, Edna. Oh no,
the little- you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Wallace Shawn's character. Yeah. It was funny. Riley actually like said that too.
Are you for
today.
real?
Yeah, when he was watching with me today.
Dude, me and the Stevens, man, we're just on the same wavelength.
Brother.
I love it.
Yeah.
Brother. Shout out Riley.
Yeah. But they kind of set him up as he's gonna turn into this this like bitchy sort of boss character, and then he ends up being.
I'm glad they made him sympathetic.
Yeah, I think he's my favorite character in the movie. Honestly. Yeah, I think he's just kind of. He's one of those characters where like you're just very endeared to him when you dig a little bit deeper and see like how he actually acts towards Jiro.
Yeah.
He really does care. Yeah, my notes for this are very like
It's character based.
they're very segmented. Like they're not like boom 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 boom.
Yeah.
Like, in
fine.
sequence. So after that, the next note I wrote down was like them going to Germany and seeing just how much more advanced like their engineering is compared to the Japanese, because the Japanese were only working with canvas and wood, and they weren't working with steel like the Germans were.
I think they say like they were 20 years behind.
Right. Exactly.
The guy that invented, not invented, but well, yeah, I think in architect a lot of like the German aircraft at the time. I think his first name is Hugo, but his last name is Junkers.
Yeah,
Junkers.
they mentioned him.
And then they did. I think he's in the movie.
Yeah.
But he was.
They mentioned how he made the radiators in the rooms. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he was opposed to Nazism, but they were trying to commission him to start building bombers.
Yeah.
And fighters, and he was, he wasn't on board, and so they put him under house arrest, and he ended up dying before World War II. But they used his not only his name, but they used like his company to build this, and they named the bombers Junkers.
Oh,
Like
wow.
Junkers bombers.
Yeah.
There's a couple different kinds, but they were widely like produced during World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really are you into airplanes? Are you a big airplane guy?
When I was a kid, I definitely loved my fighter jets. When I was a kid.
I'm a big fighter jet
Dude.
guy. Yeah, I love fighter.
The F-16s.
Yeah,
Bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was all over those.
Yeah.
I had a big poster of like an F-16 in my room when I was a kid. It was,
Hell yeah.
That's how much I was into them. And I like to go into to see the air show.
Yeah.
At NAS.
Blue
Jackson.
Angels, you ever see that?
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw the Blue Angels. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
that stuff's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've always like had a fascination with planes. I think I'm more of a tank guy. For being real. I'm more of a tank man.
We're comparing our war machines. We're like, I really like the tanks more than the planes.
When it comes to war, I'm more of a
I'm more
tank
of a
man myself.
More of an AC-130 guy myself.
Yeah. Yeah, but the most widely produced fighter plane during World War II was the Messerschmitt 109, and that was very effective. And that kind of, I wonder how much of Jiro, because I'm pretty sure this might have happened. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, I'm pretty sure since they were allies, I don't see why Jiro wouldn't have gone to Germany and maybe pick some stuff up.
Yeah.
On that sub, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that doesn't seem out of the question.
Yeah,
I don't know how much of that is real, but
that seems very plausible.
yeah. And his friend that John Krasinski plays, I don't know the Japanese name.
I think his name is Honjo. Yeah, Honjo.
Honjo stays behind to like help build the Junker
Yeah.
Junker bombers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's interesting stuff, and you wonder if he had stayed in Germany, what kind of impact he would have made, and if he hadn't been in Japan, would he have been able to make the Zero?
Yeah.
The fighter plane, you know?
There's one dream sequence where he's with Caproni, and I think it's the one where Caproni has like the really big, like.
We should probably talk about that, Caproni.
Yeah, I don't know much about if he's a real person. I didn't
Yes.
do that research. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know much
figured
about him,
you
but
would.
yeah, he was definitely real.
But I loved how he was. He always referred to Jiro as
Japanese boy.
Japanese boy. What
Japanese
do you think
boy,
about
yeah.
this Japanese boy?
Yeah.
It was very cute. But I actually wrote down Caproni becomes the visual representation of Jiro's dream to build the beautiful aircrafts.
That's a really good way to put it.
Yeah. As well as being like, I'm sure we all had this when we were kids, and I guess to a certain extent now, where like we sort of have this imaginary version of a person that we look up to and admire to, and like sort of have this idea of them in our heads.
Who was yours as a kid?
As a kid? I don't know. A lot of superheroes. So,
Do you have one now? Is it Superman?
It's probably a mix of Superman and Batman.
Nice.
Honestly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, what would Batman do?
What would Batman do? What would Superman do in this
Nice, dude.
in this situation?
Hell yeah.
What about you? Since you asked me,
I don't know, man.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm gonna stop a mud hole. Oh man. No, I was gonna be corny and say my dad.
Oh no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're just saying that because he's listening.
You might not be. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
I'm just messing with you.
No.
No, that's awesome.
Funny. But now you say it's Steve Austin is so funny to say.
Yeah, I love those dream sequences. It's like a nice reprieve from the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said,
There's a lot of them though. I feel there's a lot of them.
Yeah. I mean, there's a clear cutoff point where like they kind of stop until the end. Again.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because it kind of the story starts getting pretty real for Jiro at a certain point.
Yeah.
And
is it when he gets engaged that it kind of starts cutting off? I wonder if there's.
I think so, because I feel like
that.
I feel like there's a part of his mind that's taken up by Naoko.
Interesting. Yeah.
And I really feel like this movie split into like two parts, where the first half is really about Jiro pursuing his dream, and then the second half is about finding this woman that he loves, and like how he's trying to find a balance between the two. And I mean, the scene where he goes and finds her again after he finds out that she had the lung hemorrhage, that scene made me cry. Like
really?
it's yeah. I mean that scene by itself, it would like I got really choked up. I was like, this is like so viscerally real.
Yeah.
Like it, and even it. I mean, that's why I feel like a lot of people kind of dismiss animation as an art form, because they're like, oh well, like animation's for children. It's cartoons and blah blah blah. And it's like, no, like dude, you get the same amount of emotional impact from a movie like this that you would with like any live action movie that has the same amount of heart to it.
And I think animation can do more where live action can't.
Yeah.
And I mean, and vice versa for a lot of cases. But yeah, there's something very. You're talking about on the train ride when he's like.
Yeah, I mean, even like when he finds out over the phone, and like he's like scurrying through the house.
And I love that they
didn't
even say like your wife is in trouble. It was the end of the conversation. It was, are you still there? And he's like, yeah. And it's kind of flat.
He's like,
hang up and
we
don't even need to know. We know that something bad happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, and so like I love that the second half it really focuses in on Jiro and Naoko.
Yeah,
because and like it makes you like they make you like really care. About this character that really is only in the movie for I don't know, like the last like 40-50 minutes or so.
Yeah,
it's pretty impressive. Like and there's so many of the moments between them is like it's like really sweet. And you're just like, and I mean, I almost want to say it's bullshit that they were like, oh, by the way, she has tuberculosis and she's gonna die like eventually, and so
well, I'm glad they did it early,
right? They established that very
instead
early.
of like a late thing where trying to be melodramatic.
By the way, I have tuberculosis. I don't know,
but I guess that did kind of make me go like, oh well, I guess
But
exactly, she's not gonna make.
But I think it also like it shows you that Jiro like really cares about this girl and like really loves her.
Like tuberculosis is pretty contagious,
right? Because she's like, and she's like, listen, I'm just letting you know right now. Like, my mom had this, and I have it too. I'm probably gonna die someday.
Yeah,
it's probably gonna be soon too. And he's like,
I don't care.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So
yeah.
But I think that that's almost like that almost feels dreamlike too, in a way where it's like, where I feel like, outside of the dream sequences, there are parts of it that feel just a tiny bit dreamlike. But I think the romance between the two of them it's very like sweet.
Yeah,
just all
I did like
around,
that. I did like those little moments.
There's a lot of very very tender moments between the two.
Yeah.
And they really sell it to you that like these are two people that love each other.
Yeah.
And like through thick and thin, and I like the part towards the end where he starts doing work inside their room, and you get to see like how that work-life balance is between the two of them. I like the moment where he was like, "Can I smoke a cigarette?" And she was like, "No, not unless you if you let go of my hand, like no." And then he's like,
I'll smoke it in here.
And she was like, okay.
I don't care. I don't care. I was that part made me go like, no. You might be killing your wife here, brother.
The ride or die. Ride or die for each other.
Yeah. No, it's interesting you brought that up.
Yeah.
That was nice. There's a lot of smoking in this movie.
There is, yeah. Well, Miyazaki's a smoker too.
Dude,
So I mean, it just makes a lot of sense.
it was classic Japan. You know, what are
Yeah.
they going to do?
Exactly,
It was
yeah.
classic America
Yeah.
too.
What,
Everybody was
what did you
smoking
think
back
of Werner Herzog's part? Because
That-
I
that's
forgot.
really funny that you
I
bring
forgot
that
that
up.
he showed up, and I forgot he was in the cast list. And then his character showed up, and I was like, "That's the perfect casting for this
Yeah.
character."
It's weird because apparently he's based on a Russian spy.
Oh, interesting.
But
they
he
made
was
him
German.
German in the movie.
When I saw his, oh man,
His
dude.
face.
When I saw his nose, I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
Adieu. That's what I assumed, and he might be. He might be a German Jew
Maybe.
that was like, I don't like Nazism,
Right.
but yeah,
We're going to go in the jungle and
yeah,
film a movie.
yeah. I really like Werner Herzog's accent.
He's got an interesting like acting career.
Cadence.
Oddly enough.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah. I mostly think of him as the director, and then I forget that.
Did you watch Jack? You remember Jack Reacher, right? With Tom Cruise. He's
Okay,
a bad
he's,
guy now.
he's a bad guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how he had a second career as an actor, as a voice actor. No less.
Bad Lieutenant,
Yeah.
Port of Call, New Orleans,
Yeah, that's great.
and then I'm going to voice a character in a Hayao Miyazaki film.
I plan to do that.
plan to do
Miyazaki. Yeah, it's good for him, man.
Yeah.
No, it was cool.
That guy's weird.
He was very odd.
He was like, I'm gonna eat these like
Dude, like the way
Yeah.
that he would like stare. Maybe they did this on purpose, but like when his whole face
Yeah.
like weirded me out.
He
Like,
reminded
when
me
wouldn't
of
talk.
of the witch in Spirited Away. A little bit.
Yeah,
just the
there
tiniest
are a
bit,
lot
yeah.
of weird looking. Yeah. Or like in Boy and the Heron, when there's a lot of weird looking things in Miyazaki movies.
Yeah. I
Like-
think that's what makes it charming, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
they stand out.
Yeah, like the deer, like the god in Princess Mononoke, the
Yeah.
with the deer that's like,
Oh, so
that's
cool.
weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's
It's
awesome.
weird and
Yeah.
cool. And then the Boy and the Heron is like
I did not expect, dude. When I saw Boy and the Heron,
to have teeth.
And he had-
shit.
yeah.
I was like, ugh, what the hell is this? Yeah, so I
didn't know Robert Pattinson looked like this.
So it's just, I guess he had to throw that in there somewhere.
Yeah,
Somebody
oh,
had
yeah.
to look kind of weird.
Got to have your weird looking Miyazaki.
Poor
characters.
Werner was like, well, I guess I will have to make it. I will have to be the weird guy in this movie. Good for him.
Yeah, man. Honestly, that's most of my notes.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think of that? What do you think of the ending? I thought the ending was very powerful.
Yeah, well, I actually all the
Shit, my bad.
all the lines I wrote down are from the ending.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
which would you prefer, a world with pyramids or without? Loved that. And then they show the Japanese pilots going by in their planes, and he's like, truly a wonderful design. And Jiro goes, not one of them returned.
It's like, and
Yeah,
it
it's
says something
pretty-
about war, right? Like,
Yeah.
when you wage a war, when you lose a war, that's what happened. Yeah.
Right. And then they show they showed Naoko fading away, and Caproni says she was beautiful like the wind. Yeah, it's a
good
nice
ending.
nice little cap off. But yeah, the ending is it's one of those endings where like it kind of leaves you with like a little bit of emptiness just because of understanding like where Jiro ended up in his journey towards his goals.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, because I don't know if his actual
It's a
wife
little
had
dark.
tuberculosis.
And it's a
You know,
little dark.
Yeah, well, it's a little dark, but yeah, I wonder how much of I wonder if his wife actually died of tuberculosis. I'm not.
That
totally
seems
sure.
to be the implication because she goes back to the sanatorium.
No, I'm saying like in real life.
Oh, in
I'm
real
not
life.
saying-
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Maybe it was dramatized for this
Maybe.
film, but either or, it's a powerful ending, and
Yeah.
she says something to him. No, like it's either live on or
Oh, you have to live.
you have to live. That's
Yeah.
right.
That's a very
Yeah.
that seems to be a very recurring theme in a lot of Japanese media. A lot of games do that. A lot of anime, a lot of anime does that. But yeah, it seems like there's a lot of characters out there that tell another character to just you have to like live your life and like to the full extent. Okay, so we're gonna get into Metal Gear Solid territory again because we always go back.
Chill.
But no, there's like that theme comes into play in the fourth game where like don't worry about fighting anymore. Like, just live the rest of your life. To, like,
I don't play Metal Gear, so I don't know.
Well,
I'm sorry, dude.
I wasn't expecting you to.
Okay. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it's
pretty cool.
So that seems to be like I said, a recurring theme in Japanese media for some interesting reason. I don't know if it has to do with
Culture.
mysticism or something like that.
Yeah.
but,
No, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that... Yeah, it's kind of weird you say that because back during World War II, they were like, you don't actually have to live.
Yeah.
You can fly these Zeros that Jiro made into aircraft carriers, which is... I wonder where that mindset kind of started to shift.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
When we get to Godzilla -1 one day, have you seen that?
I believe I have.
That I love the way that they frame the Japanese kamikaze pilots in that, because the main character is one.
Oh, that's right. And he chickens out, doesn't he?
Right.
Yeah.
And I love that, just that interesting dynamic of like what happens when somebody doesn't, do that and they come back home and then they show you that. Anyways, we won't get into Godzilla -1 today, but it is an interesting thing to think about.
It might be the next movie.
Maybe
We'll find out.
Well,
That'd be the wildest thing.
I'll shit a brick, dude.
I'll shit 2 bricks, pal.
But no, yeah, the ending's beautiful. I mean, if I could describe this movie in one word, it would just be it's just a beautiful movie.
It's a gorgeous, gorgeous movie. Which
Yeah.
is what you said and what I was thinking when I watched it. I was like, okay, if there's one thing I have to bring up with the podcast, it's a gorgeous movie.
It
and
is
You said it, and then I was like, okay,
so
well,
pretty.
this is also, I think, Miyazaki's most mature work. And you were like, it's his most mature work. I was like, gosh, wow. This man,
No, I mean, yeah, and it
it's
really
incredible.
is. Like, I feel like every filmmaker has that one movie that just... It's like their movie where they're like, we're gonna hone it. Like, I'm gonna hone in and I'm gonna tell a story that just feels really mature. And I feel like, I don't know. I think about like with Tarantino, that's Jackie Brown, and with like Scorsese, that's The Irishman. Where like those are their respective movies where they were like, I'm just gonna tell the story as is and not really like stylize it too much. Very matter of fact. Yeah. I feel like this is probably the same for Miyazaki, even though he can kind of, he takes liberties with it, with the dream sequences and whatnot. But I feel like it's about as standard fare and straightforward of a film you're going to get from him, I would say.
Yeah. No, agreed. This is his most grounded movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's great. Yeah.
Do you recommend it?
I highly recommend this film. Yeah, absolutely. Any of you out there who are interested in the slightest, please go see it. Please go out of your way to see it, I would say.
Yeah. Well, I recommend it too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say highly recommend, but I recommend it. If you're into Japanese history and maybe less fantasy in an anime, like maybe a more grounded anime movie, I think this is the one for you.
Yeah. If you want to watch an anime film and you have actual taste,
It's got to be studio.
it's got to be a Studio Ghibli film.
Come on,
Man, come on now.
come on, baby.
Alrighty. All right. Well, cool.
What time we at?
That's a good question. I feel like we're running short today.
We wrapped up.
Oh, 43.
Hey, all right.
43 minutes. Look at that.
That's a little quick one for their
Yeah.
ear-russies.
I thought.
Sorry.
I'm so glad we went back to church. It cleansed me.
Oh, that's true. You're a man of God now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Hallelujah.
What's the next movie?
Yeah,
I can't
let's find out. Siri, pick a number between 2 and 476.
That would be 102.
102. Ooh. Uneven number.
Uneven? You said
A-N.
an
even number.
An uneven number. An even number.
Uneven number.
An even number.
Yeah. If I was writing down some prose, it would pop up like that, 102, 102, 102.
What we got?
Ooh, okay. That's interesting. El Camino.
Oh,
The Breaking Bad movie.
El Camino?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What is this?
Wait, hold on. So, okay.
Clint Eastwood?
We might have to. Okay. No. That's Gran Torino.
Gran
You're thinking
Torino?
of Gran Torino.
What is El Camino?
You watched Breaking Bad, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay. We can't watch it then. All right. So we're gonna pick it up.
Oh, shoot. Did I screw this up?
No. Well, It would help if you watch Breaking Bad before watching this.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
I haven't seen it. I'd like to watch.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Maybe we should cut that out.
Siri, pick a number between 2 and 476.
The answer is 412.
412. We can do that. We got to do that, right? Let's see. The Sixth Sense. We can do that. There we go. That's a movie that doesn't
There we go.
require a TV show to,
We got one.
to be viewed. Okay.
We got one.
All right. Cool. Yeah. That's a great movie to
Yes.
do.
Good idea.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Good idea, Siri. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you for saving our asses.
All right. You want to put on the sunglasses
Yeah. We'll sign us out.
and sign us out, David, Mr. Lynch?
Thank you again for coming to listen to Nothing in Moderation. Coop, it's been swell. What do you have to say for the good people for our signing out?
Thanks for listening.
A short response, but a good one. Thank you.
Peace.
Yeah, my first